Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. My name is M. Zurid Nadra. I am from Group 1. Here are members from my group. First, I am. Second, Marlina. Third, Nur Invita Camelia. Fourth, Cindy Calora. Fifth, Siti Sari Nur Hasana. And the last one, Perji Octarina. Okay, here I'm going to explain about first noun plus is plus noun are singular, and the second noun plus are plus noun are plural, and the last one pronoun plus be plus noun. Okay, let's start. First, noun plus is plus noun are singular. Noun is a word used to name people, objects, animals, places, and abstract concepts. This English noun is one of the X part of speech. In a sentence, a noun can function one subject of a sentence. Example: Tommy has run the company since 1993. Second, subject of object complement. Example: she is a dentist. Third, direct or indirect object. Example: you hit the nail on the head. Fourth, object or preposition. Example: she was walking on the street when she was attacked. Types of examples of nouns. First, countable and uncountable noun. Countable is a countable noun, otherwise uncountable cannot be calculated. Second, proper and common nouns. Proper is a specific classification of nouns which uses capital letters in the first letter, while common in general. Third, abstract and concrete nouns. Abstract is a noun that cannot be observed with the five senses. On the contrary, concrete can be observed with the five senses. Fourth, collective noun. To declare a group or group name. Second, is or forms of be or a verb. Verb is a verb according to the Oxford Dictionary. Verb is a word used to describe an action, state, or occurrence. First, verb function. Verb or verbs is a sentence are used to identify or explain the behavior of actor, to explain events and circumstance. For example, Budi drives her mother car. Or drives here is a verb that describes the subject or Budi, who is driving her mother car. Second, various kind of verbs. First, transitive and intransitive. A. Transitive. Transitive is a verb that requires an object or what is commonly called a direct object. Example: Rani sweeps the floor this morning. The word that becomes transitive here is sweeps. B. Intransitive. Intransitive is a verb that does not require an object or an indirect object. For example, my uncle coached long day. The word that becomes intransitive here is coach. Second, action and stative. A. Action. Action is used to say something that happens and change. Example: my brother eats vegetable every lunch. The word that becomes action here is eats. The B. Stative. Stative is used to say something that tends in remain constant and does not change. For example, I don't know why I hate you. The word that becomes stative here is hate. Third, regular and irregular. Regular is a regular suffix always ending in ed. Example: he cried this night. B. Irregular. Irregular is an irregular verb and the addition are more varied. For example, I can sing beautiful song for you. The word that becomes irregular here is sang. Fourth, verb linking. Verb linking is a verb that concept the verb with what it describes. Example: we are smart and active. The word that become verb linking here is are. 5. causative. Causative is a verb whereas the subject is not responsible for what has happened. There's one, finitive and infinite. Finite is a verb that is influenced by the tense or times. Infinite is a verb that is not influenced by anything. Singular noun. Singular noun is a noun indicating one number of objects. This noun usually begins with the use of an article. A, an, and D. Example, noun plus is plus noun are singular. Noun plus is plus noun. A. Indonesia is a country. Singular means not more than one. In A, Indonesia is a singular noun. Is are a singular verb. Country are a singular noun. B. A dog is an animal. A and an have the same meanings. They are both articles. A is used in front of words that begin with consonant. An is used in front of words that begin with A, E, I, and U. Second, noun plus R plus noun are plural. Plural nouns used for object the number more than one. The noun will be followed by a suffix or additionally s or es. A. Words that can be added with s. Example, cat, cats. B. Words ending in s, x, z, and ch and ch are added with es. For example, bus, buses, box, boxes. Third, lunch, lunch. Whisk, whisk. Cease word ending in y, but the previous letter are consonant plus es. Example, noun plus r plus noun are plural. Noun plus r plus noun. A. Dogs are animals. Plural means more than one. Dogs are a plural noun. Are a plural verb. Animals are plural noun. B. Singular. Plural. Singular, for example, dog, an animal. Plural, dogs, animals. Plural nouns end in s. A and n are used only singular nouns. C. Singular, for example, a library, party. Plural, libraries, parties. Some singular nouns that end in y have a special plural form that omits the y and add ies. Next, pronoun plus be plus noun. Pronouns are a very important part of speech. Pronouns are a very important part of speech. If you learn Indonesia, pronouns are often referred to as pronouns. Various kinds of pronouns. First, the subject of pronouns. A pronoun subject is a pronoun that has a preposition as the subject in a sentence. 7 pronoun subject, namely I, you, we, they, she, he, it. This, that, those, and this. Second, pronoun object. Pronoun object serve as a picture in a sentence for you. And the noun, there is no change in the form of the subject pronoun. It's it. So the pronoun object that change from the subject is me, us, them, his, and her. Third, possessive adjective pronoun. Possessive adjective pronoun is a personal pronoun which shows ownership of something. Usually a pronoun like this is followed by the person noun. Possessive adjective pronoun consists of my, your, her, his, its, our, and their. Fourth, possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun is a pronoun that shows ownership of something. Possessive pronoun consists of mine, yours, hers, his, ours, and theirs. Fifth, reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun is a personal pronoun which is used to refer something to oneself. The singular pronoun consists of myself, yourself, herself, himself, one itself, while plural, yourself, ourselves, themselves. Okay, the last material, example, pronoun plus be plus noun. Singular, plural. Singular, pronoun plus be plus noun. A. I am a doctor. I is pronoun. Am is be. A doctor is noun. You are a doctor. She is a doctor. He is a doctor. It is a city. Plural. Pronoun plus be plus noun. We are doctors. You are doctors. They are doctors. Note: I, you, we, they, she, he, it are pronoun. Is, am, are forms of be. Baby is my old friend. She is a doctor. G. Pandu is my old friend. He is a doctor. Fabi and Pandu are my old friend. They are doctors. Note: pronoun refers to noun. In A, she or feminine are Fabi, and he masculine are Pandu, and they are Fabi and Pandu. Okay, I think that's all from my explanation. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Marlina. I'm from Group 1. Now, I will continue our material in the chapter 1.4 constructions with be. So first, what is constructions? Construction is two words that are pushed together. So when people speak, they often push two words together and it can called as a constructions. So now pay attention on the first table. Here we have to be am and pronoun I. Pronoun plus be become construction. For example, I plus to be am become construction I'm. For example, I'm a student. Now pay attention to the second table. Here we have pronoun she, he, and it, and to be is as a to be. So she plus to be is become she's. For example, she is a student. And he become is and plus is become construction his. For example, he is a student. And it plus to be is become it's. It's a city. So construction of a subject pronoun plus to be are used in both writing or speaking. You can use construction his, she's, it's, I'm both in writing or you're speaking. And then the last table of construction with be, we have to be are here and pronoun you, we, and they. And are as a to be here. You plus to be are become construction your. For example, you're a student. And we plus are become we're. For example, we are students. So what is punctuation? Punctuation is the mark in the middle of constructions. Is can called as apostrophe. So you can call the mark in the middle of construction as apostrophe. Okay, next 1.5 negative with be. Pay attention to the A table. Tom is not a teacher, he is student. So you can make a is plus not become constructions. For example, Tom isn't a teacher, he is student. Not here in the sentence makes a sentence negative. For more example, on table B, Tom and Anne are not teachers. So are plus not become constructions such as aren't. So not here can be constructed with is and are. For example, construction is. Is plus not become isn't and are plus not become aren't. So the last table, I am not a teacher. Am and not are not constructed. Next, 1.6b plus adjective. Noun plus to be and plus adjective. Here we have some noun and to be, is and are, and some adjective. For example, A ball plus to be is plus adjective round. A ball is round. And B balls plus are as to be and round and as adjective. So why to be balls are because balls more than one, so the subject is plural. The different with a ball is singular. So next, C, Mary is intelligent. So different with Mary and Tom are intelligent because Mary and Tom more than one, so we use to be are. So adjective round, intelligent, hungry, young, and happy here are adjective. So next, pronoun plus to be and plus adjective. We have pronoun I, she, and they, and to be am, is, are. For example, I am hungry. I as a pronoun, am as to be, and hungry as adjective. So adjective often follow a form of to be, am, is, and are. An adjective describe or give information about a noun or pronoun that comes at the beginning of a sentence. For example, she as pronoun and to be is plus adjective young. She is young. And the last, they as pronoun and to be are plus adjective happy. They are happy. Okay.
My name is Cindy Kalora. I am from Group 1. Today we are going to explain next material from Marlina about using be plus a location. What is be? Be is an auxiliary word of a sentence that is used as a link between the subject and the predicates. For example, subject plus to be. I, he, she, it, you, they, we. It is subject. So, to be from subject I is am, he, she, it is, you, they, we, are. I, he, she, it include singular and you, they, we include plural. For example, I am a teacher. I is subject, am is to be. Is often followed by allocations. What is locations? A location is the place where a particular point or object exists. For example, here, there, downstairs, upstairs, inside, and another. It is a locations. For example, in sentence, Salsa is here. Salsa is subject. Is in the word in the sentence is be. Here is a locations. Okay, another example. They are there. They is subject. R is B and there is a locations. Next material about prepositions phrase. What is preposition phrase? Preposition phrase is a group of words consisting of a prepositions. It is object and any words that modify the object which show a noun. For example, preposition at, on, in, above, and another. At used to show the name of the place that is already nouns. For example, at home, at party, at supermarket, and another. So, on used to show a place is general. For example, on Sriwijaya Street, on Kartini Street, and another example. So, in intended to explain the extent of an area, island, city, states, and province. For example, in the Pacific, in Pare, in sky, and another. So, in above has the meaning that the object being described lies not directly touching the object. Example, prepositions in sentence. For example, you can see in this PowerPoint, the sun is above the cloud. The sun is subject. The word is in sentence is be, above is preposition, and the clothes is a noun. So, another example. Bob was at the library. Bob is subject, was is be, at prepositions, and the library is nouns. Another example. Romy is in his room. Romy is subject. In the word is in the sentence is be. In is prepositions and his room nouns. And then Mr. Dianta's home is on Tombak Street. Mr. Dianta's is subject. Is in the word in sentence is be, and on is prepositions, and Tombak Street in noun. Okay, the next material about yes or no questions with be. In a questions becomes in front of the subject. So, the locations of the word be exchange with the subject. Be plus subject. For example, is she a student? Is in the sentence adalah to be. She in the sentence is subject. So, another example. Are they at home? Are in sentence is to be, and they in the sentence is subject. Answer the question. You can belong answered yes or no, followed by the subject and verb. For example, is she a student? For short answer, you can answer yes she is. But for long answer, you can answer she is student. Another example, are they at home? For short answer, you can answer yes, they are. But for long answer, you can answer they at home. So, in summary, sentence patterns with be. The nouns or pronouns that comes at the beginning of the sentence is called the subject. Be is a verb. Almost all English sentences have a subject and a verb. They are three basic completions for sentence that begin with a subject.
Hello! Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, let's introduce myself. My name is Siti Sari Nur Hasana, and then I am from the first group. So, this time I will explain you two things today. The first is I will explain you about possessive adjective, and then the second one I will explain you about these and that. Okay, let's start to the possessive adjective. Alright, okay, let's continue for the first material is about possessive adjective. So what is possessive adjective? So possessive adjective is talking about someone belonging, or it can be your belonging, my belonging, or something like that. And possessive adjectives are used to position or ownership of someone. Okay, so, and then what are the possessive adjectives? So possessive adjective from I is mine. Possessive adjective from you is your. Possessive adjective from they is theirs. Possessive adjective from we is our. Possessive adjective from she is her. Possessive adjective from he is his. Possessive adjective from it. Go on to the form of possessive adjective. So, when you want to use possessive adjective, the first thing that you have to is, for the first is you have to write possessive adjective. You can use my, you, your, you can use their, or you can use our, her, his, or it based on the subject, okay? And then after possessive adjective, you have to put noun over there. Possessive adjective, after that you have to put noun. Okay, alright. Next is, I will give you the example of possessive adjective. As you can see from the PowerPoint, I give you my pen is blue. My pen is blue. Okay, my pen is blue. So here, the word that show possessive adjective is my. Okay, so the word that show possessive adjective is my. It means that I, my pen, okay, my pen, my book, my book, my book, my pen is blue. My pen is blue. It means that I have pen. The color is blue. That's my pen. Okay. Alright. Next is her books are on the table. It means that girl book are on the table. So which one is show possessive adjective? So the word that show possessive adjective is her. Next, we go on to the third example. Their bags are in the outside. So it means that the word show um, possessive adjective is there. Alright, I think that's all for my explanation of alright, so I will continue for the second material is I will talk about these and that. So what is these? What these mean? I mean like, okay, so these is when you want show one thing or a person that close to you. Okay, so I will explain you one more time. So this is when you want to show one thing or a person that close to you. Alright? Or in Bahasa Indonesia we call it ini. Okay. Okay. Next is I will give you the example of these. Okay, as you can see from the PowerPoint, I will have given you like, this is my book. This is my book. This is my notebook. And then, this is my earpod. And this is my phone. Alright, so I will explain you what is that. So that is when you want to talk something, when you want to talk one thing or one person that far from you. Far from you. Okay, I will explain you again. So what is that? So that is when you want to explain one thing or a person that far from you, or in Bahasa Indonesia you call it itu. Okay? For example, okay, when you want to point a lamp that far from you, you can say that is a lamp. That is a lamp. Or, for example, moon. It's quite far from you, right? So you can say like, that is a moon in the sky. Or when you want to point to your friends that that is her book, you can say, that is your book. That is your book. That is your book. Or you can, as you can see from the example in PowerPoint, I have given you like, that is my phone, that is lamp, that is moon, that is fan. Alright. Alright, guys, thank you so much for your watching. I hope that you can understand my explanation and you can, if you have more questions, you can ask me and my partner. Thank you so much. I hope that you can enjoy for our lesson today. Thank you and bye-bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Virgi Oktarina. Now I will explanation about this and those. The first is this. The determiner this is used to describe a plural number of objects that are close to speaker. Second is those. The determiner those is used to describe a plural number of objects that are far from speaker. For example, these notebooks, those notebooks. These notebooks is explained if the notebooks that are close to speakers, and those notebooks is explained if the notebooks that are far from speaker. Okay, the next I will explanation about what who plus be. What is used to ask information from a thing, and who is used to ask about people. Example of what who plus be. What is this? It's a books. What are those? They are books. Who is that? That is Mr. Anton. Who they are? They are Mr. Anton and Mrs. Anton. In question with what and who is followed by a singular word and are followed by a plural word. Okay, I think that's all explanation from me. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Invita Camelia and I'm from Group 1. So today I will present about question with be using where and using have and has. First, question with be using where. Where is the question word for location? For example, where are you from? And the answer is I'm from in Indonesia. Okay, now let's look at the grammar now. First, statement formations is the subject and be. But the question formations is different. We use be and after the subject and a question word, also a question word. So, for example, in statement formations, he is from Indonesia. He as a subject and is as a be. Here, subject in the first place and be as a second place. Second, question formations. For example, where is he from? Notice be as a first place and the second place is the subject. And the last, using have and has. Have and has are called as a helping verb. They denote positions. The word has is used with a singular subject and name of a person. For example, she has a pen. And the word have is used with a personal pronouns and plural subjects. For example, they have a pen. Don't forget if I, you, we, they must use have. And if she, he, it, you must use has. Okay, that's all about my presentation. I hope it can be benefit for all of us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.